my show. Today we are heading a little bit further east in North Carolina, and we left Waynesville, North Carolina, and while we were in Waynesville we went to the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, which was really cool, which is part of the Blue Ridge Parkway, some of it, which is one of my favorite outdoor spots. And funnily enough, we went there yesterday, and yesterday, an exact year from yesterday, was the day my mom interviewed all us kids and asked us where we hoped to get to on the trip, and I said the Blue Ridge Parkway, and she said we probably won't get that far, and a whole year later, guess where we were? It was good. It was a whole year. It was the exact day. It felt good to me.
It showed up in your memories?
It probably did, yeah. It probably, well, no, it wasn't on my phone that you took the video, so it didn't show up on my memories, but it would have shown up in yours. So yeah, that felt very good to me personally, that it was the exact day and everything that she said we weren't gonna go there, so we did go there, and it was very pretty. And the cool thing about the Great Smoky Mountains National Park is that there's no entrance fee. You do have to pay a parking fee, but for a day parking fee or a day parking pass, it was $5. So it's very cheap, and there's lots to look at. We went on a little hike. It wasn't very hard. It was more of a walk, but we did that and walked by the river, and we ended up wading in the river a little bit, and it was very cold, but it felt nice. And yeah, we didn't do very much there for what there was to do there, because we hadn't originally actually planned on going. We just kind of ended up there. That's how it happens sometimes. You just go do something and you end up somewhere else. And we went to some waterfalls, which were pretty. No, we just went to one. We went to one waterfall. That was pretty. It was Soco Falls. And what else did we do? Well, we didn't go really tour it, but at the national park there is a farm museum, and there's just a bunch of chickens and turkeys running around, and the pets our dogs weren't allowed in the farm area, but the chickens were allowed to wander wherever they wanted, so we did have some barking at chickens incidents. But yeah, it was just a cool park, and I like to drive through it because I like to look at the mountains, and yeah, it's just really impressive. I'm getting there. And on the way back to our campsite, or on the way back to the campground, while we were still in the national park, we saw a bear. It was pretty young, but I think it was on its own at that point, and it just kind of was waiting across the road and looked a little confused, and he's like, I think, so we stopped for it. He's like, I think I can go now, so he just kind of tromped across the road, and he was really cute. So yeah, that was pretty much all we did in Waynesville, North Carolina, but Ethan and Dad did do some mountain biking. I didn't, because if you'll recall from previous videos, my bike has automatic transmission, and bikes aren't supposed to have that. So also sounds like the trails would have been pretty difficult to bike on for me. We stayed at Pride RV Resort, and it was a nice park, but the roads were too narrow. It was just too tight. The sites themselves weren't too bad at all. They had a good amount of space, and like where your picnic table was a good amount of space, but the road to get to all the sites was not wide enough, and we came like this close to hitting someone else's camper when we were trying to pull in. It was scary. We didn't hit it, but somebody else had hit them a couple days before, so yeah, they might want to rethink how they've got their setup going right now. And there was also a lot of rules, especially regarding the dogs, about where they could and couldn't be. So while technically they're a pet-friendly park, they're not really that pet-friendly. Like, the dogs they weren't allowed to really be anywhere. It was tricky for them, but it was just a short couple of nights, so it wasn't too bad. But yeah, just keep that in mind if you are thinking about going there and you have a dog.
Thank you.
Yeah, anyways, today we're going to another 1,000 trails, and hopefully it'll be good. We never know. 1,000 trails are hit or miss. But yeah, most of them have been pretty good. I don't think I have anything else to say. Anybody else want to add anything? You got 2 seconds. Anyone?
I'm drawing a blank. I wasn't expecting this.
Yeah, okay, you're done. Owen? Okay, goodbye.